Yes, Pranesh. Can you hear me, Pranesh?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. Go ahead, sir.
Pranesh, right to expression, it is not a license to vulgarity. It is not a license to abuse someone. It has certain limitations, it has certain dignity. And when anybody is mocks at someone's spine, as the TMC member of parliament was doing, that proves that he lacks moral strength and that he is a truly spineless. And similarly, who mocks other caste, you cannot say he's a casteless person, but that represents that he is a characterless person. And such actions compel us to contemplate the importance of empathy and respect in fostering a society built on integrity and understanding.
Right.
And what happened, Pranesh, right now, I think you are creating a history. You are not apologetic. You are repeating it again. And you are saying that the Constitution gives you right to mimic and to mock. Yes, the Constitution gives you right to express yourself, but not to abuse yourself. There is a dignity with that right. And this recent mockery, which was directed to the Honorable Vice President of India, Pranesh, I'm sorry to say that it seems that the Vice President of India is the Vice President of BJP. He is not the Vice President of Congress party. Like the Prime Minister of India is Prime Minister of BJP. Congress doesn't feel that he's Prime Minister of Congress also. I think Congress has a history of demeaning and demonizing the constitutional, posts.
Okay, let me bring in Mr. Sanjay Jha. No, on that point that you made, let me bring in Mr. Sanjay Jha. Now, sir, you are a great votary of Mohabbat ki Rajniti. Is what is playing out anything to do with Mohabbat?
Pranesh, good evening and good to be on your program. I will borrow two words that the esteemed panelist spoke. Let me borrow it from Mr. Binay Singh. I think that's what his name is. Spineless and characterless. I'll tell you the best example of that in India's parliament is a gentleman that I'm sure Mr. Binay Singh and the lady spokesperson from the BJP know very well. His name is Ramesh Bidhuri. He's a very prominent face of the BJP from the South Delhi, a highly prized constituency of India. I would like to ask Mr. Binay Singh and the lady concerned, are you aware of the language that he used, ladies and gentlemen, against 200 million Muslims of India, which was so disgusting and deplorable that no ordinary citizen of India can even repeat them? My question to you is, has the Vishwa Guru, Mr. Modi, apologized? Has any action been taken against him by Mr. Thankar or anybody else as a speaker or anybody else? No, because it doesn't matter. Let me tell you, Pranesh, the bottom line. This is a mimicry of democracy going on. And I'll tell you where it is coming from. It is coming from the treasury benches. And I think Mr. Thankar may occupy the position of the vice president. And again, to borrow from Mr. Binay Singh, Mr. Modi has to act like the Prime Minister of India, not like the Prime Minister of BJP. And again, Mr. Binay Singh, a constitutional position of a speaker is meant to be, if you have read India's constitution, a dispassionate, impartial position. You don't have to behave like a party representative. So when you suspend 150 people, you have actually digressed from two issues, Pranesh. Take notice. They have digressed from the issue of the security breach, and they have digressed from the issue of the suppression of voices of Indian Parliament.
Mr. Jha, as far as the charge of deflection is concerned, that debate is endless. You can have that debate. It's a fair argument to make. But why give this on a platter to them by behaving like this? The Congress party should have at least taken the moral high ground. But what did we get? We had Rahul Gandhi with his phone capturing and cheering him on.
Yeah, Pranesh, very pertinent question. I'll give you a short answer. Right now, if I were to mimic you the way you are as an anchor, some people will laugh. Some people will say,
Sanjay, I'll tell you, sir. You can mimic me.
Analogy.
No. I'll tell you the difference. I am not the vice president of the country, sir. I am not a constitutional position holder.
Let me finish my line. I'm saying if I were to mimic you, some people may laugh, you may be having a nice sense of humor, you'll take it in a good stride. I'm giving you an example of the difference between mimicry and abuse. Here, the BJP is a party that has abused people. I'm willing to.
No, so if the BJP has abused, the Congress will abuse, the TMC will abuse, all the other constituents of Team India will abuse.
Well, let me tell you, the Team India alliance has not abused anybody, but look at the abuse made by
Okay,
Narendra.
let's play out, sir. Let's, just to rejog your memory and for our viewers, from Sanatan, Mr. Jha, what are you saying, sir? You've been on debates from Sanatan slander to what not? To say that, someone is, I understand, free speech, expression, all that is okay. But when you're body shaming someone, talking about the spine, acting like that, jumping like a frog, is that also mimicry? That's in bad taste. It is repugnant.
Pranesh, I can tell you, I was not aware of it, but I have come to know of it later. Body shaming has to be strongly condemned in the strongest possible terms. That I'm not going to disagree with. But I want the BJP's two representatives here to apologize for the abuse made against the Congress, the leaders, Mrs. Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi by Prime Minister Modi himself. Narendra Modi is himself instrumental for creating a public discourse where you vilify your opponents is the most vulgar and crude way. That is the hard truth.
Kapoor, answer that.
Yeah, Pranesh.
So, Binay Singh, let me first bring in the BJP spokesperson, then I'll come to you, sir.
Yeah, let her answer the charge I have made against the Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, for using crude language.
Sir, by asking me this question, would you also ask Mamata Banerjee when she jailed the people for the mimicry and you called as so-called humor? So I think you forgot April 2012, Professor Ambikesh Mahapatra, 15th May 2019, BJP Youth Wing activist Priyanka Sharma, and 27 September 2022, YouTube arrested. So you have to also ask the Mamata Banerjee also. Now you will tell me who is doing mimicry. If it is in the good taste, why Mamata Banerjee couldn't take it in a good taste? And why did she jailed these three people for giving the cartoons and the mimicry and the memes of her? So sir, don't give me gyan sitting here by telling me all of this. Rahul Gandhi, the Baba, he is talking about in the parliament. No, sir, it is my time. If you're talking about Rahul Gandhi in the parliament, and he will talk about all the bullshit things, he would connect and he will target parliament, the new parliament, the Singhol, the structure, Central Vista, Kartavya Path. He will talk about Subhash Chandra Bose, where it should have been there. It was not there for so long. Police memorial, war memorial, what not? What not have you targeted? You talked about Rashtrapatini. Should be Rashtrapati. What else you're talking, sir? You're talking about Adivasi. You create a mimicry and mockery for your own stature. And I'm telling you what TMC has done. They have given the Jats, the OBCs, Adivasis to take away the Congress votes. Okay. This is what the India Alliance has done for.
Let's see how people respond to it. I've run out of time. I thank all of you, Anuja Kapoor, Binay Singh, Sanjay Jha, Tausif Ahmed Khan for joining us on Times Now.